So I'd like to call this regular meeting of council to order on October the 18th, 2022 at 7:16 p.m. We'll stay seated for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you very much. As we gather this evening, I would like to acknowledge on behalf of council and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We would like to thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history, and we are extremely grateful for their many and continued displays of friendship. We also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. We'll move on to the mayor's address. As we are approaching cooler fall weather, Dr. Kieran Moore, Ontario's Chief Medical Officer of Health, is reminding us that we are entering flu season and is encouraging everyone to get the flu shot, as well as the recently available bivalent COVID booster. Masking and hand sanitizing is also being recommended to reduce transmissions. On Thursday, October 6th, 2022, North Algona Wilberforce hosted a town hall meeting organized by Ish Dahlheimer and the Affordable Housing Alliance of the Ottawa Valley. Attendance was lower than other town hall meetings in Barry's Bay, Killaloe, Pembroke, and Eganville. However, there was excellent feedback from those in attendance. Special thanks to Cameron Montgomery, Special Projects Coordinator, for the PowerPoint presentation highlighting the North Algona Wilberforce Affordable Housing Survey results. Ms. Montgomery is a member of the Affordable Housing Alliance, along with Councillor Maria Robinson, and I want to thank them for their leadership on this important initiative. The data collected from the survey and the collaboration with our neighboring municipalities is an important requirement for future grant applications. As stated by Mr. Dahlheimer, affordable housing is a community issue and we have to solve it community by community. As we enter the final week of the election campaign, I want to thank this council for embracing our strategic plan, moving forward on the initiatives identified, and sharing in the successes we were able to achieve. I also want to thank all of our amazing staff for their great support during the past 4 years. Can I get a mover and a seconder that the October 18th, 2022 mayor's address be accepted as presented? Moved by Councillor Robinson, seconded by Councillor Buchwald. Councillor Burns? Yes. Councillor Buchwald?
Yes.
Councillor Robinson?
Yes.
Councillor Reiche-Schoenfeld?
Yes.
And a yes. Carried, thank you. Are there any declarations of pecuniary interest in the general nature thereof? Seeing none, then I will need a mover and a seconder that the August 18th, 2022 special and the October 4th, 2022 regular council minutes be accepted as presented. Moved by Councillor Burns, seconded by Councillor Robinson. Are there any additions, corrections, or omissions? Seeing none, Councillor Burns? Yes. Councillor Buchwald?
Yes.
Councillor Robinson?
Yes.
Councillor Reiche-Schoenfeld?
Yes.
And a yes. Very good. We have no delegations. So we'll move right through to non-action items. I have a resolution that correspondence items 9.1.1 to 9.1.2 be accepted as information. I got to move in a seconder. Moved by Councillor Reiche-Schoenfeld, seconded by Councillor Robinson. Councillor Burns? Yes. Councillor Buchwald?
Yes.
Councillor Robinson?
Yes.
Councillor Reiche-Schoenfeld?
Yes.
I'm a yes, that's carried. Thank you. Item 9.2.1 is the retiring CAF member. I have a motion that council authorizes the mayor to sign a letter of congratulations for a departing CAF member. And they're going to move in a seconder, moved by Councillor Burns, seconded by Councillor Robinson. Comments or questions? Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld?
Have we ever done this before?
I don't.
I'll turn to staff.
I don't believe you've ever received this, oh, sorry. I don't believe you've ever received this request before, no.
And we're sure like it's a legitimate request?
We are, yes.
Okay, thanks.
Any other comments, questions? Seeing none, Councilor Burns? Yes. Councilor Buckwald?
yes,
Councilor Robinson?
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld?
Yes.
I mean, yes, that's very, thank you. So that brings us to our Recreation Committee and member resignation. I have a motion that council accepts Recreation Committee member Lisa Godamuzes. Did I get that right? Resignation from the committee. And I got a mover and a second, and moved by Councilor Burns, seconded by Councilor Buckwald. Comments, questions? Councilor Robinson?
Wouldn't it be the end of the term at this point? And new members are going to be coming on. The new council.
Usually the appointment to committees happens at the beginning of the new calendar year.
Okay. All right.
So maybe just to further, so we haven't had quorum in the last 3 recreation meetings. And part of the problem was some of our members that had said they were going to be on the recreation committee never came.
Okay.
And because the number was there, therefore, and anyway, to try and resolve this matter, and I do realize that, you know, a new slate will be coming, but that's kind of how it's coming now, because we had to get them to resign, so staff asked them to resign, or asked their intention to.
Right.
That's kind of where this is coming from.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, and I'll ask staff, I think there was another member that signed up, but has indicated that they're willing to attend the meetings.
They haven't provided for a resignation at this point.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any further questions? Seeing none, Councilor Burns?
Yeah.
Councilor Buckwald?
yes,
Councilor Robinson?
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld?
Yes.
Yes, that's carried. Thank you. So that brings us to bylaws. I have a bylaw that council enacts these following bylaws. Bylaw 2022-56, the election accessibility plan. And bylaw 2022-57, the zoning amendments. And I got a mover and a seconder, moved by Councilor Robinson, seconded by Councilor Buckwald. Comments, questions? Seeing none, Councilor Burns? Yes. Councilor Buckwald?
yes,
Councilor Robinson?
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld?
Yes.
I mean, yes, that's carried. Thank you. Item 14.2 is the award of the RFQ for the PW 2022-11 Tourist Information Center. I have a motion that council accepts the RFQ PW 2022-11 Tourist Information Center report as presented and accepts the quote for $36,047 from 1000187812 Ontario Inc. And I got a mover and a seconder, moved by Councilor Burns, seconded by Councilor Robinson. Comments, questions? Councilor Burns?
Is that finished by the end of December?
I'm not sure, staff? Is this-
So, yes, so this does have a deadline, looming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments? Seeing none, Councilor Burns,
Yeah.
Councilor Buckwald,
yes,
Councilor Robinson,
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld,
Yes,
and yes, that's carried, thank you. Item 14.3 is the festive dinner. I have a motion that council accepts the 2022 festive dinner report and that council directs staff to proceed with organizing the dinner on December 10th, not to exceed $5,020 plus HST. Can I get a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councilor Robinson, seconded by Councilor Buckhold. Comments, questions? I just wanted to say that I do think this is certainly worthwhile for our, when I think of our volunteer firefighters, when I think of our roads department, the amount of time that they do play, and especially when they're on call 24/7. Never knowing when they might get disrupted from their families and how long they'll be gone, what kind of weather they have to go out in. I think it's important that we do recognize that effort that they put in on a regular basis, as well as our office staff who certainly throughout the summer with some of the community events have put in that extra time. It's just my thoughts. Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld.
and I do agree with everything the mayor said, and I do agree that, you know, Ms. Griffith put a lot of time and effort into, you know, getting the prices and all that stuff. I guess my biggest concern is that, you know, paying for the significant other is difficult for me because, and I understand, and we've talked a lot of it before. So, that's my issue, is paying for the significant other, not so much paying for the employees and the staff and the volunteers from Algona Wilberforce.
Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Seeing none, Councilor Burnt,
Yes.
Councilor Buchwald,
Yes.
Councilor Robinson,
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld,
No,
and I'm a yes. That's carried. Thank you. Item number 15 is our closed session, so I need a mover and a seconder that council go into closed session pursuant to section 239(2)(b) of the Municipal Act regarding two personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees. Moved by Councilor Byrne, seconded by Councilor Robinson. We go into closed at 7:30 p.m. Councilor Burns,
Yes.
Councilor Buchwald,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld,
yes.
I'm a yes. That's carried. Thank you. Item 16.1 is our communications committee. I have a motion that council direct staff to proceed as directed in closed session regarding the communications committee. Can I get a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld, seconded by Councilor Burt. Councilor Burt,
Yes.
Councilor Buchwald,
Yes.
Councilor Robinson,
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld.
Yes.
Yes, carried. Thank you. Item 16.2 is the resident concern. I have a motion that council directs staff to send a letter of response to the residents. Can I get a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councilor Buchwald, seconded by Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld. Councilor Burns,
Yes.
Councilor Buchwald,
Yes.
Councilor Robinson,
Yes.
Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld.
Yes.
Yes, carried. Thank you.
But we're out of close.
Nobody's there.
No, it's.
And finally, I have a bylaw, that bylaw 2022-58, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council for October 18th, 2022, be read a first and second time this 18th day of October 2022. There's going to move in a seconder, moved by Councilor Ricky Schoenfeld, seconded by Councilor Robinson. You read a third time and finally passed this 18th day of October 2022. Councillor Burke.
Yeah.
Councillor Buckwell.
Yes.
Councillor Robinson.
Yes,
Councillor Reggie Schoenfeld.
Yes.
I'm a yes, it's carried, thank you. And finally, I have a motion that this October 18th, 2022 regular council meeting adjourns at 7:51 p.m. Moved by Councillor Burke, seconded by Councillor Robinson. Councillor Burke.
Yes.
Councillor Buckwell.
Yes.
Robinson.
yes.
Councillor Reggie Schoenfeld.
Yes.
Yeah. Harry, thank you very much.